Terror strikes. They couldn't choose when, and they couldn't choose where. It's not a choice to go. And it's not a choice to make noise when you do. And it's not a choice to be thankful.
What a loser. Imagine using school stalls. It's a choice how you handle it. Support the boys. Conceal the noise.
Check, check, check. All right. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. One, one, one. Check, 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 check. All right. Hey, hey, hey. Hunter, can you check at the scores table and see if they got the numbers for West End's players yet? Yeah, they hadn't brought the bookkeeper. Yeah. Okay. We'll start. Yes.
Can you let me know when to press start?
Yes. In fact, let me turn this over. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Just maybe taking a picture of it and sending it to me. So I'm going to see what they do. Alrighty. How you doing, Big Tom? Ready to do this? I know it's Tommy. Hey, look, can you get him to shoot a little more? Can you get him to shoot a little more? Ah. Okay, you ready?
Hello, and welcome to Southside Panther Basketball. Panther Basketball is brought to you by Northeast Orthopedics, Southside Family Pharmacy, McMichael Waste, Don's Paint and More, Southside Pet Clinic, Simmons Sign and Graphics, Scott Mayo Insurance, and Coosa Properties. Now let's head courtside with the voice of the Panthers, Jason Bozeman.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Southside High School Gymnasium, the 2020 Etowah County Basketball Tournament, hosted by Southside High this year as the Panthers are getting ready to play their first game, seeded number 1 in the tournament here in 2020, and they are taking on the West End Patriots. West End getting a big win Monday to advance to this point of the tournament. And so they are taking on Southside in their first game. Last time we saw Southside, a big loss to Etowah here at home. Then they went to Alexandria and didn't have much success there. So they're riding a 2-game losing streak coming into the county tournament, trying to get things turned around here for Coach Chad Holderfield. But Southside Panthers really, this is the county tournament's a big deal around here. And coming out on top county champions is something that they are definitely looking forward to. Before the game, beautiful scene here at Southside as Coach Brett Yancey, who has been diagnosed again with cancer, was inducted as a legend of Glencoe High School, his alma mater, right before the game. Of course, he teaches at Southside and has coached at Southside for many years, but sit as a legend as a Glencoe High School Yellow Jacket, and as a touching scene as his family all around him, several of his former players and many coached with back in the past and currently. So wonderful to recognize the legend that he is before this game today, and it was a great sight all across the gymnasium, people supporting Coach Yancey and reminding everyone that they are Yancey strong. Tonight, the Southside Panthers. Now tomorrow we're going to be having the girls' side, as the Southside Lady Panthers coming in at number 2 in the seeding. Tomorrow they are going to be playing the Hoax Bluff Eagles for the right to go to the championship game, so we're excited about bringing you that one as well. And then Friday, we will be bringing you championship games of how many the Panthers are in. So we're excited about that here in the 2020 Etowah County Basketball Tournament. Also excited to be broadcasting live on Southside today on YouTube, so you get a chance to watch the game as well as listen to it here at Southside High. West End and Gadsden City, at the Gadsden City, the Gadsden Area Christmas Classic was the last time I had a chance to see the West End Patriots play. They put up a stout fight in the Gadsden Area Christmas Classic over at Titanville, so I know they're going to be coming in. They're on a roll, got a win in the county tournament, looking to make that route to the championship game if they can upset Southside tonight. They've got a couple of players that can do it. Isaiah Robertson, number 11. He's one of the guys that can make things happen from the outside for the West End Patriots. Jacob Camacho can come off the bench and give them quality minutes here as they put the as they get things rolling here at West End. For Southside, of course, the outside shooting is where the Panthers lie. Chris Lingle, probably the best athlete on the floor for both teams. He's going to be, of course, a factor for Southside. And you got the shooting of Colton Morrison, Tommy Simmons, Jordan Grantland, and off the bench, you got some fantastic shooters as well coming in. Lance Langdale, he played a few games here in this gym back in the day. We got a few minutes until we start this one off here from Southside. West End and Southside, second round of the Etowah County Tournament here in 2020. We'll be getting that underway in just a few minutes. We are going to take a 2-minute timeout, a 2-minute break, and when we come back, more from Southside Gymnasium. This is the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
I'm Professor Burke from Farmers Insurance, and this is 30 Seconds of Smart. So you want to save money on your auto insurance? Get an alarm, drive less,
Taxi!
graduate, bundle policies, don't get pulled over, make automatic payments, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, and of course, talk to farmers. Because the more you know about auto insurance, the more you can save.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Get smarter about your insurance at farmers.com.
The Scott Mayo Agency is a proud sponsor of Southside Athletics.
I'm Sarah Boggs, pharmacist and owner at Southside Family Pharmacy. When it comes to you and your family's health, you want the best care possible. Did you know that locally owned Southside Family Pharmacy is here to help you? We actually take the time to get to know our patients, understand their needs, and help them on a path to better health. We truly want to be a trusted health care resource for you and your family. Transfer your prescriptions to Southside Family Pharmacy today and discover the difference of your locally owned independent pharmacy. Southside Family Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Southside Panther football.
Now's the perfect time to buy or sell a home. Do you want to do just that, but don't know where to start? Brent Lawley, owner of Coosa Properties, has been in the real estate business for over 5 years and prides himself with the knowledge of Southside and surrounding areas. Brent is a longtime supporter of Southside Athletics and would love to help you kick off the fall in a new home. Call Brent Lawley at 256-295-0042 for all of your real estate needs.
Don's Paint and More, located at 1685 Highway 77 in Southside, is ready to make your dream of a home makeover a reality. They have a wide selection of colors, brands, and styles to choose from. Don's Paint and More also can take care of your flooring needs. Pick the style of floor to match your paint color. Give them a call today at 256-413-1673. It's Don's Paint and More, a proud supporter of athletics and the arts at Southside High School.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, brought to you by the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Welcome back, Southside High School Gymnasium here, 15th day of January, the week of the Etowah County Tournament. Been going strong here at Southside since Monday. Basketball of all levels, junior varsity, varsity girls, guys. Earlier we saw Glencoe with a huge win over West End. In the girls' semifinal, the Yellow Jackets punched their ticket to the finals on Friday. They're going to take on the winner of Southside and Hoax Bluff, who play tomorrow. We'll have that game for you here on the Southside Panther Broadcast Network. So Glencoe versus the winner of Southside and Hoax Bluff on the girls' side on Friday in the varsity bracket. Southside opening up the guys' semifinal tonight. We'll have the second round, the second semifinal game tomorrow. We'll find out if the Panthers are able to pull it off tonight, who they're going to be facing in the finals. The starting lineup for Southside traditionally over the last few weeks has included number 2, Chris Lingle at one guard, number 20, Colton Morrison at the other guard, and also you got Tommy Simmons as a third guard, Jordan Grantland at a forward, and number 1, Michael Rich playing the center position. Really have 4 guards out there. Grantland can shoot from just about anywhere. Southside's got 4, traditionally, and in most games, 4 extremely accurate outside shooters. Last time we saw them against Etowah, really had a difficult time hitting from the outside in that basketball game. Able to hang with them early, and then things not going quite so well down the stretch for the Panthers as Etowah was able to pull away. But Southside tonight playing a very different team, not as big, not as quick, but still have some great shooting ability. And then play some good defense over in West End, and we'll see if they'll be able to slow down this Southside shooting attack. Coach Holderfield having a conversation with some of the officials as we get ready to start this basketball game tonight. Wonderful, wonderful night here for basketball for the Southside Panthers, who come into this game trying to come off a 2-game skid. What's worse is 2 of those losses were area losses, losing to Alexandria this past Friday and, of course, to Etowah on Tuesday. So see if we can get the Panthers back in the swing of things here in the county tournament. And it makes a big deal to come home with the county championship for all 6 of these high schools, so make no mistake about that. The key matchup tonight, will they put Isaiah Robinson on Chris Lingle? Lingle able to find a lot of room on the inside. He makes a lot of shots inside the 3-point arc. We'll see if they got Isaiah Robinson that they're going to put on Mr. Lingle, the junior for Southside. Rich and Lingle, both juniors. You got seniors. Morrison, Grantland, Simmons. These are some shooters. About to announce the starting lineups for both squads. I'll go ahead and let you know for Southside. Starting lineup, Colton Morrison, number 20 at 1 guard. You are going to see Tommy Simmons on the other guard, number 23. Rich in the middle, Lingle and Grantland. For West End, number 1, Jacob Crosby gets the start. Number 11, of course, Isaiah Robinson. Had a lot to talk about him throughout the game. Number 5, Eli Pierce going to get the start for the Warriors, as well as number 30, Jeremiah Robertson. And number 20, Gavin Kanui will get the other start. And, of course, you hear the Cirrus as they get ready to start for the Panthers. This is going to be a tough challenge for Southside tonight. Can they get off the 2-game skid? Can they get their bearings about them as they get ready to take on West End tonight here in the second round of the Etowah County Tournament? Of course, to let you know, we'll be here for the next 2 nights after today. Tomorrow we'll be with the varsity girls. And then we'll be here, of course, Friday night for the championship games. If both teams make it in, we'll have both games. Jordan Grantland making his way on, and the Southside going to be in their home white uniforms with the black trim, black numbers. West End on their road blues. Blue jerseys, white numbers, the red, white, and blue of the West End Patriots out of Walnut Grove. Coached by Richard Hollingsworth. Southside coached by Chad Holderfield. Holderfield started his coaching career out at West End High School. So much tradition and family and connections here with the Etowah County schools. As we get ready to tip things off here from Southside. Michael Rich going to go into the circle. As he'll be the jump. Number 5, it looks like. Let's see if they're going to put him in the circle. They are. Eli Pierce going to do the honors for West End as we get set to be underway here from Southside. Etowah County Tournament. The Panthers and the Patriots ready to tip it off, West End and Southside. Ball is in the air. Rich with the win. Grantland gets the pass, and they get it to Lingle. Panthers will have the basketball first. Oh, and there's a pass and a foul, early foul on Jeremiah Robertson. He picks up the first. He tried to go for the steal there on the pass from Lingle. He picks up the first foul of the game. That's going to throw in. Tommy Simmons going to throw it in for the Panthers. He gets it to Chris Lingle. Lingle to Morrison, back inside to Lingle. Pull-up jumper good. Knocks it down for Southside. And the Panthers off to a 2-0 lead. West End coming quick. Tried to go coast to coast, but Lingle knocks the pass out of bounds, and it's going to be Patriot basketball. But they're trying to waste no time. They don't want to give Southside a chance to set up defensively. Pierce to throw it in for West End. Throws it deep out to Robertson. That's to Jeremiah Robertson. He's going to bring it across. Gets it to Isaiah, now over to Pierce. Pierce drives the lane, puts it up. Can't get it off the front of the iron, but gets his own rebound. Gets it out to Robertson. Three-pointer, good. Knocks it down, Jeremiah Robertson. And West End has a 3-2 lead as they hit from the outside. 7:20 remaining here in the first period. 3-2 Patriots. Lingle brings it across for the Panthers. Inside pass to Grantland, now over to Morrison. Morin cross all the way across. And they're going to say he stepped out and in the lane there for Simmons. So that's going to be a turnover Southside. West End pushes it across. Jeremiah Robertson with the basketball. Gets it up to Pierce. Pierce tries the left side, spins in. Now back underneath. Puts it up off the glass, and they're going to call a foul underneath on Jordan Grantland, I believe. Number 3, the senior, will pick up his first foul. And that's going to put Pierce on the line to shoot 2. Pierce puts the first one up off the back of the iron. No good. He'll try his second free throw. Pierce puts it up. Does not drop. Rebound Grantland, and he'll get it to Lingle. So no harm, no foul there. No points. 3-2 West End leading Southside. There's the pass over to Simmons. Simmons on the left side of the arc, now over to Grantland. Grantland double teamed up top. Now he gets it to Morrison. Colton Morrison lost control of it. Kicks it back out to Grantland. Grantland picks up his dribble. Well covered there on defense. Gets it up to Rich. Now Rich, cross court to Morrison. Trying to set him up for 3. Colton launches. Yes, sir. Colton Morrison for 3. And Southside reclaims the lead, 5-2. Crosby brings it across for the Patriots. Pierce drives the lane, puts up the floater off the backboard. No good. Rebound. Grantland now gets it over to Morrison. Morrison inside to Michael Rich. Rich double teamed. They're going to call the foul underneath. They knocked it loose, but they hacked away at the big man. They're going to call the foul on Crosby. So Jacob Crosby picks up his first foul. Southside throws it in from underneath. Sets up the 3 ball from the corner. Yes, sir. Tommy Simmons hits the 3. And the Panthers are up to an 8-3 lead. Time down to 6 minutes in the first. It's Panthers 8, Patriots 3. Crosby trying to drive in the lane. Kicks it underneath to a wide open Jeremiah Robertson. Pass block. Shot blocked by Lingle. Here come the Panthers. Lingle brings it across. Inside pass stolen away, but then stolen back by Simmons. He gets it to Morrison, who floats it up to Lingle. But that pass was tipped, and now Lingle trying to slow things down. Jeremiah Robertson will have none of that. Gets it over to Grantland up beyond the 3-point arc. Back inside the paint to Lingle. Lingle kicks it over to Rich. Rich inside. Beautiful floater in. And Southside gets the lead up 10-3. Full timeout called by West End. We are going to take it with them. 5:30 remaining in the first period. It's Southside 10, West End 3. 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. This is the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
If you want to get your message out there, then there is no one better to call than Simmons Signs and Graphics. Simmons Signs and Graphics specializes in banners and American-made electronic LED message boards. They make interstate signs for the Department of Transportation, and no one designs a better logo than Simmons Signs and Graphics. Give them a call today and find out what they can do for you. Simmons Signs and Graphics, 256-413-7446, a proud supporter of Southside High School.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, brought to you by the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Southside. Panthers on a bit of a run right now. They were up 2-0. West End hit a 3 and now on an 8-0 run. With 5:30 remaining in the first period, Southside up 10-3. Winner of this advances to the Etowah County Championship on Friday. I'm Jason Bozeman. Thank you for joining us here on the Southside Panther Broadcast Network. Pierce to pass it in for West End off of their timeout over to Jeremiah Robertson. Isaiah on the floor. Gavin Kanui. Crosby. Now Southside pushing him back out on defense. Not a lot there now. Jeremiah Robertson gets it to Kanui. Bad pass, going to be picked up by Morrison. Look out, here comes Colton Morrison on the layup. On the steal and the score, 12-3, Southside leading. Pierce with the basketball, trying to drive the base. Tries to get around Michael Rich, tough to do. Shot wild and off the mark, and here comes Tommy Simmons. Over to Lingle. Lingle, beautiful pass to Morrison. Can't hit the three. It rolls out. West End with the rebound. Here comes Jeremiah Robertson with the basketball. Tried to get around Grantland. Grantland not going to let it happen. There's a pass stolen by Lingle. Here comes Chris Lingle, who looks for the pass, but no, he takes the layup, and Southside on a 12-0 run here with 4:30 in the first. 14-3, Panthers on top. Jeremiah Robertson, they're going to call an up and over, or excuse me, a carrying call. Checking in for West End, Jacob Camacho. And Southside will have it off the West End turnover. Simmons passes it to Lingle. 14-3, Southside on top here in the first period. Nice opening run for the Panthers. Good pass by Lingle out to Simmons. Over to Morrison, inside to Rich. Now back over to Simmons for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded. Tipped outside. Here come the Patriots. Isaiah Robertson with the basketball. Floats it up. They're going to call a foul, a blocking foul on the floor against the Panthers. I don't know. I wouldn't even call that a shot. He kind of just threw it off the backboard. And Simmons will pick up his first foul. And that'll put Isaiah Robertson on the line to shoot two. First one drops for West End, 14-4. Second one falls as well. 9-point lead now for Southside, 14-5 after the free throws. Going to a press is West End to try and disturb the Southside ball movement, but Southside gets it across the half court. Lingle will have it. Crossing, beautiful around the body pass to Morrison. Morrison to Grantland, now to Simmons. Lingle for three, off the mark, no good. Grantland can't get the rebound. It was knocked out by West End. Taylor Carr checking in for the Panthers. Parker Krask and Owen Westcott. Grantland, Simmons, and Rich will take a seat, get a rest, leaving Morrison and Lingle on the floor. Krask with the basketball, now over to Morrison, to Carr, to Lingle for three. Yes, sir. Chris Lingle hits the three ball from the left corner, and it's 17-5, Panthers by 12. Crosby tries to move it in for West End. Pass is stolen inside by Lingle. Here come the Panthers. Lingle makes a man miss. Up and in, can't get it, rebounded by Eli Pierce of West End, and here come the Patriots. Pierce inside to Camacho. Camacho trying to move it on Krask. Gets it out to Robertson. Isaiah Robertson with the basketball, now floats it over to Crosby. Crosby on the left side, inside to Robertson. Isaiah pulls up from the paint, gets it to go. Nice ball movement there by West End, and it's 17-7 Southside. Morrison with the basketball, thought about shooting it underneath, not going to get it to go. Krask up at the top of the free throw line, now back to Lingle. Lingle has the ball taken away, but Krask picks it up, back to Lingle, now over to Morrison for three off the right corner. Yes, sir. Colton Morrison, it's 20-7 Southside. 2.5 to go in the first period. Jeremiah Robertson with the basketball. Gets it over to Crosby. Crosby moves it in the paint. Goes underneath to Gavin Kanui, but it's stolen by Lingle. Here come the Panthers again off a turnover. Tried to go inside to Taylor Carr, but the pass was not there in the middle. So it's turnover Southside. West End will have the basketball. They're making some substitutions as well. Number 12 checking in for Adam Bates for West End. Robertson with the basketball, gets it over to Camacho. Up top the three-point arc, Camacho drives the lane, gets it to go. Nice control there by Jacob Camacho, and it's 20-9 in favor of the Panthers. Lingle floats it over to Westcott. Westcott to Morrison. Morrison tries to go inside to Carr, he does. And they're going to get Carr with a travel. Just not enough control there underneath, and that's a turnover Southside. Timeouts, 30-second timeout going to be called by Chad Holderfield to try and slow things down with 1:39 to go in the first period. 20-9 our score. Don't forget, coming up Tomorrow, Southside Varsity Girls Basketball as the Etowah County Tournament continues. Southside Panthers taking on the Hoax Bluff Eagles. The winner of that game will go to Friday's championship match. So you got it tomorrow here at 6 o'clock here at Southside Gymnasium. We'll be bringing it to you live here on the Southside Panther Broadcast Network and for Southside Today on YouTube. West End with the basketball. After the Panther turnover, 20-9 is our score. Jeremiah Robertson bringing it across for the Patriots. Passes to Isaiah. Isaiah Robertson over to Pierce. Pierce trying the right side of the three-point arc. Thinks he finds some room, but he can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Taylor Carr. Here comes Carr to Morrison. Morrison inside to Krask. Krask makes a move, can't get it to roll. Off the rim, rebounded by Isaiah Robertson. Stolen by Parker Krask as he gets the ball back to Southside. Lingle gets it over to Taylor Carr. Carr back inside to Lingle. Lingle gets it to go inside the paint. 22-9 Southside. Nice little jumper right inside the lane there, and it's going to be a 13-point Panther lead with 50 seconds remaining in the first period. Camacho kicks it back out to Bates. Bates at the top of the key. Gets it over to Isaiah Robertson. Eli Pierce with the basketball, now looking back out to Bates. Bates right around the three-point arc, can't find anybody, kicks it back to Camacho. Camacho covered with good defense by Westman, but Camacho gets past him and he can't get the layup. Westman with the rebound, Westcott with the rebound, and over to Lingle with 20 seconds to go in the first period. Floats it over to Westcott, does Lingle. Westcott to Morrison. Morrison looking. Tried to float up a pass inside, but it was taken away. Now the basketball rolling around on the floor. West End comes up with it. Here come the Patriots. Pierce, 3, 2, 1. Pulls up for three. Can't get it to go off the back of the iron. A sloppy end to the first period, but Southside with a commanding lead after one. It's Southside 22, West End 9. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and we'll be back. You're listening to the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Southside Pet Clinic and Dr. Chris Island have been in business since 2008 and have been a crimson supporter of Panther athletics the last 10 years. They were voted Best Vet Clinic, Best Veterinarian, and Best Boarding with the Gadsden Times Reader's Choice. Dr. Island offers spays and neuters, dental cleaning, annual vaccines, and boarding and grooming. Located between Subway and Southside Elementary on Highway 77, Dr. Chris Island and Southside Pet Clinic, where your pet is our family.
Northeast Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Clinic with Drs. Stewart, Dalpit, Ryan, Kelly, Shaw, Metters, Wilson, and Blackstock is pleased to offer 5 locations to serve the Northeast Alabama area. NEO features on-site physical therapy at their South 4th Street Gadsden, Highway 77 Rainbow City, Highway 431 Boaz, and Fort Payne locations. NEO's Football Injury Clinic runs every Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. through high school football season at Northeast Orthopedics 4th Street location in Gadsden, keeping you in motion at Gadsden, Rainbow City, Boaz, Center, and Fort Payne across from Walmart.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, brought to you by the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Starting the second period, 22-9. Southside on top. I'm Jason Bozeman. West End with the basketball here as we get it underway. Pierce all the way to the left side for three. Bottoms it out. Number 20, Gavin Kanui. 22-12, our new score. Good three-point basket there by the Patriots. Krask has it in the lane, floats it over to Simmons, back up top to Westcott. Now he gets it over to Rose. Rose for three, and Tyler can't get it to go. Rebounded West End. Tyler Rose had a wide open look there on the three, and he couldn't get it to drop. Westcott, Rose, Krask, Morrison, and Simmons on the floor for the Panthers. Pierce with the basketball, and they're going to say a foul on the floor. A little chest bump there. They're going to call the foul on Parker Krask, number 50, going to be picking up the foul for Southside. West End to throw the basketball in from underneath. Pierce looking for someone to throw to, floats it up to Kanui, and now gets it out to Crosby. Crosby covered by Morrison. Floating it inside to Pierce. Pierce outside, got a man on the corner, can't hit the first part of the three, but rebounded off the back of the iron. Crosby trapped underneath, but gets the pass out to Kanui, back to Camacho. And Camacho's going to try and drive in the lane, kicks it back out to Crosby. Crosby thought about the lane, then backs back out. Thought about Kanui underneath, too, and a floater pass there. They get it underneath. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Tyler Rose, and here comes Rose for Southside. He brings the ball across. He's over on the left side. Almost had it stolen from behind, but pulled it back. Nice look. Westcott with the basketball over to Morrison inside to Grantland. Now up top to Morrison. Morrison back out to Westcott. Now Tommy Simmons gets it out to Colton Morrison for three. No good. Rebound by Grantland. Grantland's putback can't go, but Tyler Rose's tip back can go in Southside. Up 24-12. Crosby bringing it across for West End over to Kanui. Now Kanui switches back with Pierce. Pierce gets it back to Bates. Bates to Crosby. Taking it back out to Camacho again. He tries to take it in. It goes off of West End's foot and will be Southside basketball. For all you college basketball fans, about to get the tip underway in Tuscaloosa. The number 4 ranked Auburn Tigers, an undefeated Auburn, taking on Alabama tonight in Tuscaloosa. The Iron Bowl of basketball. Tyler Carr brings it across for Southside after the turnover. Gets it to Lingo. Lingo gets it all the way back to Carr. Carr open for three. Yes, sir. Tyler Carr knocks down the three. And Southside increases their lead to 15, 27-12 with 5:20 remaining in the half. Bad pass, and it's going to be Southside's basketball. Nice job there, forcing the bad pass for the Panthers. Also tonight, top 10, Florida State over Virginia. Defending national champions, 54-50. Seminoles pick up their 15th win of the year. Duke dropping it to Clemson last night. Lingle gets it over to Westcott. Westcott down on the three-point arc to Carr. Carr all the way across the arc to Morrison for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Crosby. And here comes Crosby for the Patriots. Down 27-12 with 4:56 to go in the half. Crosby tries to go coast to coast, can't get there, but Westcott gets the rebound. Gets it up to Chris Lingle, and Lingle going to push it across to Jordan Grantland in the paint. Now back outside to Morrison, and they're going to call a travel violation against Colton Morrison, or excuse me, against Tommy Simmons, the senior. Westcott checking out, and Michael Rich back in there, and you're pretty much looking at the starting 5 of the game, except Morrison's taking a rest, and Taylor Carr's in for him. Carr covering Jeremiah Robertson here. Robertson trying the right side of the arc, can't get anywhere. Passes back up top to Isaiah Robertson. Jeremiah backing up, trying to set something up offensively. Pass over to Isaiah, covered by Rich. Back up top to Gavin Kanui. Kanui covered by Simmons, kicks it back out to Crosby. And Crosby's just trying to find some room here. Isaiah Robinson with the basketball. Back to Camacho. Camacho pushed way out beyond the arc. Tries to make a spin on Grantland. Grantland with the block and stolen by Michael Rich. Here comes the Panthers. Grantland all the way over to Lingle. Lingle thought about going inside for the three-point shot. Thought about it in the paint. Gets it over to Carr. Carr knocks down the three-pointer with the assist from Lingle, and it's 30-12 Southside. Here comes West End on a quick one. Jeremiah Robertson bringing it across. Crosby with the basketball. Getting it over to Gavin Kanui. Now back up top to Robertson. Jeremiah Robertson with the basketball. Tries it in the lane. They're going to call a foul on the inside on Southside. I think they're going to call it on Lingle. I don't know about that one. He seemed to have kind of lost control of the basketball. That's going to be Chris's first foul. 4th team foul against the Panthers. Relatively low fouls tonight between these two schools. Two well-coached basketball teams. Jeremiah Robertson on the line to shoot 2 for West End. With 3.5 to go in the half. Halftime, we're going to take a break. We'll come live back at the beginning of the 3rd period. hits the free throw. Lead is now 16 for Southside, 30-14 Panthers lead. Lingle pushing it across for the Panthers. Inside to Grantland. Grantland outside to Carr. Taylor Carr. 3 threes from the outside in this game, and he is hot. 33-14 Southside. You got shooters, but which one do you cover? They're all hitting tonight. Robertson out to Canoe, who tries the three. No good, rebound Lingle. Here comes Chris Lingle in Southside. Tried to get the pass over to Morrison, just a little too hard and a little too in front. Turnover Southside, a 19-point Panther lead here. Jeremiah Robertson bringing it across for West End. Robertson tries the left side, not there, covered by Lingle. Covered by Carr. Three-point shot for West End drops. Number 24 hits that one for the Patriots. That would be Ashton Canoe. So it's 33-20, Southside on top. Carr back to Lingle. Inside to Rich. Michael Rich going to call a foul against the big man in the middle for the Panthers. They're going to call Michael Rich for the offensive push there, and that's going to be the 5th team foul against the Panthers. First against Rich. Here comes West End. Isaiah Robertson trying to move the ball in. Back up top to Ashton Canoe. Over to Jeremiah Robertson. Thought about pulling up for the deep three. 33-17, Southside leading it here. Pierce has his pass. His shot swatted off the backboard. Here comes Lingle. Gets it to John Opdyke. Opdyke's underneath. Tries to make something happen. There's the rebound out. Pass to Lingle. Lingle going to pull up in the paint right off the glass, and he can't get it to roll. Man. And he has an exchange of handshake over there with Mr. Davis. Oh, I thought that little layup was going to roll in there, but it just didn't have the juice. So Lingle's going to shoot two. Can't get the first one off the back of the iron. Lingle going to pull up for his second free throw. That one doesn't go either. It's going to be rebounded out of bounds off of Michael Rich. So it's going to be West End's basketball. Rough run to the charity stripe for Lingle, but what a night he's had so far, though, for the Panthers. 1:20 to go until halftime. Jeremiah Robertson pulls up. He cannot get it to roll. Southside with the basketball. Tyler Rose bringing it down, slowing it down a little bit. Rose on the floor. John Opdyke on the floor. Morrison gets it to Tyler Rose for three off the rim. He can't get it. Rich went up and took the rebound and got the offensive board and put back for Michael Rich. 35-17 Southside. Jeremiah Robertson bringing it across. Pierce makes the spin inside. Good pass inside. And a nice shot underneath by Gavin Canoe. And the lead is down to 16 again, 35-19. Morrison's pass tipped and stolen by Ashton Canoe, who pushes it across for West End. Picked up his dribble a bit early, but he gets it up to Eli Pierce. Pierce over to Robertson. Robertson launches the three off the iron, no good. Rebound to Grantland. Jordan Grantland passes it to Tyler Rose, who's going to try and hold for the final shot of the half. Rose with the basketball up top to Morrison. Morrison for three. Yes, sir. Colton Morrison drops the tray ball in. And with 2 seconds to go, they launch the half-court shot, and it goes into the rafters. It is halftime here at Southside in the semifinals of the county tournament. Southside 38, West End 19. We're going to take a 2-minute commercial break, and we'll get some music for you until we start the third period here from the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
If you want to get your message out there, then there is no one better to call than Simmons Signs and Graphics. Simmons Signs and Graphics specializes in banners and American-made electronic LED message boards. They make interstate signs for the Department of Transportation, and no one designs a better logo than Simmons Signs and Graphics. Give them a call today and find out what they can do for you. Simmons Signs and Graphics, 256-413-7446, a proud supporter of Southside High School.
Southside Pet Clinic and Dr. Chris Island have been in business since 2008 and have been a crimson supporter of Panther athletics the last 10 years. They were voted Best Vet Clinic, Best Veterinarian, and Best Boarding with the Gadsden Times Reader's Choice. Dr. Island offers spays and neuters, dental cleaning, annual vaccines, and boarding and grooming. Located between Subway and Southside Elementary on Highway 77, Dr. Chris Island and Southside Pet Clinic, where your pet is our family.
Northeast Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Clinic with Drs. Stewart, Dalpin, Ryan, Kelly, Shaw, Metters, Wilson, and Blackstock is pleased to offer 5 locations to serve the Northeast Alabama area. NEO features on-site physical therapy at their South 4th Street Gadsden, Highway 77 Rainbow City, Highway 431 Boaz, and Fort Payne locations. NEO's Football Injury Clinic runs every Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. through high school football season at Northeast Orthopedics 4th Street location in Gadsden, keeping you in motion at Gadsden, Rainbow City, Boaz, Setter, and Fort Payne across from Walmart.
I'm Professor Burke from Farmers Insurance, and this is 30 Seconds of Smart. So you want to save money on your auto insurance? Get an alarm, drive less,
Taxi!
graduate, bundle policies, don't get pulled over, make automatic payments, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, and of course, talk to farmers. Because the more you know about auto insurance, the more you can save.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Get smarter about your insurance at farmers.com.
The Scott Mayo Agency is a proud sponsor of Southside Athletics.
I'm Sarah Boggs, pharmacist and owner at Southside Family Pharmacy. When it comes to you and your family's health, you want the best care possible. Did you know that locally owned Southside Family Pharmacy is here to help you? We actually take the time to get to know our patients, understand their needs, and help them on a path to better health. We truly want to be a trusted healthcare resource for you and your family. Transfer your prescriptions to Southside Family Pharmacy today and discover the difference of your locally owned independent pharmacy. Southside Family Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Southside Panther football.
Don's Paint and More, located at 1685 Highway 77 in Southside, is ready to make your dream of a home makeover a reality. They have a wide selection of colors, brands, and styles to choose from. Don's Paint and More also can take care of your flooring needs. Pick the style of floor to match your paint color. Give them a call today at 256-413-1673. It's Don's Paint and More, a proud supporter of athletics and the arts at Southside High School.
If you want to get your message out there, then there is no one better to call than Simmons Signs and Graphics. Simmons Signs and Graphics specializes in banners and American-made electronic LED message boards. They make interstate signs for the Department of Transportation, and no one designs a better logo than Simmons Signs and Graphics. Give them a call today and find out what they can do for you. Simmons Signs and Graphics, 256-413-7446, a proud supporter of Southside High School.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, brought to you by the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Southside Gymnasium. Halftime score 38-19. We're getting ready to start the second half of this semifinal matchup in the Etowah County Tournament. The Panthers up by 19 as they've doubled up West End, and they'll have the basketball first. Grantland over to Simmons. Simmons to Lingle, inside to Rich. Rich gets it back outside to Tommy Simmons, who drains the three-pointer. And Southside up by 22, 41-19. Isaiah Robertson back up top to Pierce. Pierce to Jeremiah, who tries to cross everybody up, and he loses control of the basketball. And it's going to be Southside's possession. (41-19), Southside on top of West End here. 7:30 remaining in the third period, just underway here in the second half. Rich to Morrison. Morrison inside to Michael Rich. Rich underneath to Simmons. And Simmons thought about it for a second to kick it back out, but decided to go off the glass. And he gets two, 43-19. Simmons with a nice three-point bucket, or a two-point bucket. Pierce to Camacho. Camacho trying the right side, has it stolen by Michael Rich. Gets it to Jordan Grantland. Grantland pushes it to Lingle. Lingle kicks it to Morrison. Morrison thought about a three, now goes in the lane. Inside to Rich off the glass, and he takes the two. And it's 45-19. Panthers out on a sprint here to start the third period. Jeremiah kicking it over to Pierce. Pierce. Isaiah Robertson for three, and he gets it. Nice. Moonshot by Jeremiah Robertson, And Lingle going to push it across. Lingle over to Grantland. Grantland back over to Lingle. Gets it to Rich. Rich outside to Morrison. And he gets the drop there, two-point bucket. And timeout going to be called, and Southside with a huge lead, 48-22, no timeout. And here comes West End, 48-22, Southside on top. Jeremiah Robertson over to Camacho. Outside to Pierce. Pierce to Robertson off the front of the iron, no good, rebounded by Morrison. Pass stolen, he was trying to go to Simmons, but it was taken away by Jeremiah Robertson. Robertson over to Bates. Bates with the basketball, got the lane all to himself. Nobody inside picked up Bates. 48-24, Panthers have it doubled up still. Grantland back inside to Rich. Rich to Lingle. Lingle to Morrison. Inside to Rich. Rich flips it over to Simmons. Simmons is there, but he's well covered, and Grantland is going to be fouled. First foul of the half with 5:26 remaining. They're going to call it on Camacho. His first foul of the game. Carr checking in for Morrison. Lingle passes it in. The pass goes back to Lingle. Lingle just floats it up there. Not much, but Grantland going to take another foul, this time on the shot. And Southside now starting to pound it inside, trying to get points inside the paint here. Also holds that clock down, so they're going to call it on Bates, his first foul. And Jordan Grantland going to shoot 2 for the Panthers. First shot off the back of the iron, not good. Panthers have had a difficult time from the stripe. Hadn't had many opportunities, not many fouls called tonight, but when they've gotten there, it's been a struggle. Second free throw off the iron, no good. Rebounded Bates. Bates goes inside, got someone underneath. There's the foul, and he gets the harm, number 22 for West End with his first points. It's Levi Armstrong. He's going to try and get 3 the old-fashioned way. 5:08 remaining third period. Armstrong to try and shoot for 3. And he gets the 3 points the old-fashioned way. The lead is down to 21 for Southside, 48-27. Lingle to Michael Rich. Rich underneath to Simmons. Simmons off the glass. Yes, sir. Ball never touched the floor. Nice job there by the Panthers on the passing, and it's 52-27, or excuse me, 50-27. Robertson over to Camacho. Camacho in the lane, has his pass stolen by Lingle. Lingle floats it ahead to Taylor Carr. Carr with the easy layup off the glass. And Southside up 52-27. Nice job there by Robertson trying to shake Lingle, and he won't. Pierce with the basketball. They're going to call a blocking foul on number 2, Chris Lingle. Will be his second foul. And West End will have the basketball. And we'll pass it in on the far side. Here we are perched on the home side bleachers at the very top of a very muggy and warm Southside Gymnasium. The pass inside stolen by Grantland. Jordan Grantland gets it over to Lingle, who spots up for 3. Can't get it off the far iron, but it is rebounded, and then in pass inside to Jordan Grantland. And they are struggling for the basketball inside. They're going to call it a jump ball, and it's going to be West End's possession. So, possession arrow favoring the Patriots. They will move it. 52-27 our score. 4 minutes remaining here in the third period. Southside leading. There's the pass on the other side to Armstrong. Armstrong looking for room on the baseline. Backdoor pass to Bates in the paint. He can't get it to go. Rebounded by Michael Rich, and here come the Panthers. Nice pass from Armstrong to Bates on the inside. Pass to Lingle. Carr gets it up to Rich. Rich tries to get it off the backboard, but he can't get it. Rebounded. Rebounded by Grantland, who kicks it out to Simmons, who drops a 3-dime right in the face. And Southside up 55-27. Robertson to Isaiah Robertson. Now back over to Pierce. Pierce thought about rotating it up top to Bates. He tries to float one in the paint there, and it doesn't fall. Rebounded to Lingle. Here comes Chris Lingle. Beautiful pass to Michael Rich. A little roundabout pass there by Lingle, and Rich makes it a 30-point game with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Robertson to Bates. Bates trying to find something inside, can't find it. Jeremiah Robertson has the pass knocked away by Lingle. Stolen by Jordan Grantland, and a pass too far ahead of Taylor Carr. And Southside going with wholesale substitutions. Parker Krask, John Opdyke, Owen Westcott, Colton Morrison staying in, and Taylor Carr staying in. So on the floor, Morrison, Carr, Opdyke, Krask, and Westcott. Here comes West End down by 30 here with 2.5 remaining in the third period. Isaiah Robertson gets it over to Pierce. Pierce up top to Bates. Bates on the right side of the three-point arc, now thinking about it, gets it, tries to go inside to Crosby, but the pass is stolen and then stolen back by West End. And they're going to call a foul on the floor against Southside. And Southside had the ball, but it was taken right back. So Carr will pick up his first foul. Bates up top to Crosby. Crosby. Inside, nice look, and then a foul from behind. Had a clear path to the basket, did Isaiah Robertson, but he's going to be fouled. They're going to call it on Morrison. Isaiah Robertson will go to the line to shoot two. Panthers up by 30 with 2:06 remaining in the third, 57-27. Free throw drops. Second free throw rolls out, rebounded by Opdyke. Carr with the basketball, covered by Isaiah Robertson. Trying to go a little full court here. Krask gets it over to Carr. Carr was red hot in that first half, hit three three-pointers consecutively. Opdyke gets it outside to Morrison. Morrison's pass inside is knocked away. It's going to be Southside basketball, but nice job by West End interfering there. Morrison to Opdyke as they work the rotation to Carr. Three-pointer, good. And the hot streak continues for the sophomore Taylor Carr. Pierce tried to go underneath, but a big wall there led by Krask and Opdyke, and they have to throw it back out. Bates to Isaiah Robertson. Now back to Pierce. Pierce trying to right side and penetrate inside the arc. Kicks it out to Armstrong, and Levi Armstrong's three-point basket will go no good. And it's going to be Southside basketball rolling out of bounds. Panthers slowing things down a little bit. They have a 32-point lead. They're going to say that shot by Carr was a two-pointer, not a three-pointer. May have been a centimeter away from a three-pointer, but 32-point lead, 60-28. Southside. West End going to a full court press here. Try and disrupt things for Southside, but the Panthers move it across easily. Carr is going to call a timeout. And they're going to call a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. 1:05 remaining third period. Southside 60, West End 28. 30-second timeout, and we're back. This is the Panther Broadcast Network.
McMichael Waste Services is a proud supporter of Southside Panther Athletics. McMichael Waste can provide you with roll-off containers, portable restrooms, and restroom trailers. They also offer demolition, grading, and site work. Give them a call today at 256-492-8886. That's 256-492-8886. McMichael Waste Services says, go Panthers.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, brought to you by the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
1:05 remaining here in the third period of the Etowah County Tournament semifinal matchup here. Southside 60, West End 28. Panthers have had their way in this basketball game. West End hasn't really threatened them. Another upset tonight. South Carolina defeats Kentucky 81-78. Opdyke nearly had the pass stolen. Carr gets it inside to Krask. Krask tries to go something off the front of the iron, and he is fouled as he goes up. Nice job there by Southside of moving the ball. Krask on the line for the Panthers. And there he gets one to drop for Southside from the charity stripe. Gets both of them to go. 62-28 Southside. Bates pushing it across for West End. Now kicks it back out. Tried to get it inside, but it was almost stolen by Krask. Krask got in the way of Armstrong, but Armstrong did knock it out last. It will be Southside basketball. How about this? 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Alabama 20, Auburn 11. That game in Tuscaloosa right now. Krask has it knocked away, but a foul going to be called. That's a huge upset right there. That's an undefeated Auburn basketball team in the top 5. Bama up by 9. A couple of people I work with would not be too happy if that result was consistent. Opdyke passing it in for Southside, gets it to Westcott. Owen Westcott doubled up, and it has it taken away in West End with the basketball. Crosby going to bring it across half court. He gets it up top to Armstrong. Armstrong passes back outside to Bates. Bates covered by Carr. He's going to try something in the paint. Nothing there. Back out to Crosby. Crosby makes the move to go to the right side. Hooks it up. No good. Rebounded, though, by Bates. Bates puts it back up, and he can't get it to roll. Rebounded by Owen Westcott. He gets it out to Opdyke. 2, 1. Oh, and almost an oop there to end the period, but it does not fall. 62-28 Southside with a commanding 34-point advantage. Take a 60-second timeout, and we'll be back. This is the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Northeast Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Clinic with Doctors Stewart, Douthit, Ryan, Kelly, Shaw, Metters, Wilson, and Blackstock is pleased to offer 5 locations to serve the Northeast Alabama area. NEO features on-site physical therapy at their South 4th Street Gadsden, Highway 77 Rainbow City, Highway 431 Boaz, and Fort Payne locations. NEO's Football Injury Clinic runs every Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. through high school football season at Northeast Orthopedics 4th Street location in Gadsden, keeping you in motion at Gadsden, Rainbow City, Boaz, Setter, and Fort Payne across from Walmart.
Southside Pet Clinic and Dr. Chris Island have been in business since 2008 and have been a Crimson supporter of Panther Athletics the last 10 years. They were voted Best Vet Clinic, Best Veterinarian, and Best Boarding with the Gadsden Times Reader's Choice. Dr. Island offers spays and neuters, dental cleaning, annual vaccines, and boarding and grooming. Located between Subway and Southside Elementary on Highway 77, Dr. Chris Island and Southside Pet Clinic, where your pet is our family.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, brought to you by the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Starting the fourth period, Opdyke gets the pass in, and it's going to be knocked away. Loose ball underneath. They're going to call a foul here as Opdyke tried to come out of it. It's going to be on the floor, so Southside with the running clock going here in the fourth period. Southside with a 34-point advantage. As long as they're over 30, that clock's going to continue to run no matter what, and that's not going to help issues. Parker Krask slashing through the lane on the pass in, and he just drops it in. 64-28, Southside on top. Panthers outside. Kanui with the basketball. That's Ashton Kanui. Gets it back outside to Robertson. Jeremiah Robertson. Keeping the backup going. Number 4 in now, Daniel Hawkins for West End. Crosby tries the right side there, and he's not going to find much room. And they're going to call a lane violation against West End. So Southside's defense keeping them away from a clear shot, and that's going to move it. Panther basketball on the floor for Southside. Westcott, Rose, Krask, Morrison, and John Opdyke. Rose. Here's Morrison. Morrison trapped underneath, but he gets it back out the 3. Westcott tries the 3 ball off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Parker Krask, and he gets the putback. Southside up 66-28 here in the fourth period. Robertson bringing it across for the Patriots. Covered up by, he tried a backdoor pass. Nobody was there, but fortunately, Ashton Kanui pulled it down. Now Robertson on the right side of the 3 arc. And he throws a little elbow there. Oh, I don't know about that one. A little elbow shiver there in the gut of Tyler Rose, but they're going to call it a foul on 22. He'll pick up his first. Checking in for West End, number 11. Isaiah Robertson checking back in, and number 2 now, Brady Jenkins. Robertson over to Jenkins, now back up top to Jeremiah Robertson. Carr set to check in for the Panthers at the next buzzer. Crosby now at the basketball, and they're going to call a timeout. Now West End, that will stop the clock. Timeout, stop the clock. 66-28, Southside on top. It's a 30-second break. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, varsity girls action here for Southside. 5:14 to go here in the ball game. Southside up 66-28. Robertson back up top. 3-point basket off the back of the iron. Rattles around as falls no good. Rebound to Opdyke. Parker Krask going to push it across to Owen Westcott. Westcott over to Carr. Carr, who has his pass stolen by Jeremiah Robertson, who's going to go for the layup. Go in uncontested. No foul there. 66-30. Southside on top. That pass almost stolen again as there. Carr picks up his dribble. Thought about going over to Westcott and instead goes inside to Parker Krask. Krask can't find anyone. Updike going to fire up a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound by Parker Krask attacking the rim, and he tries to get the putback, and he can't get it to roll. West End is going to come away with the basketball. Robertson tried to get it ahead to Crosby, but just a little too far to the outside. It'll be a turnover for West End. Passing into Rose. Rose over to Michael Rich. Rich in the basketball game. Back to Rose. Over 2. Whew, 3-point basket for Taylor Carr. That was a 3-pointer without any type of hesitation. 69-30. Southside on up by 39. That one off the foot of Taylor Carr. West End basketball. 3.5 remaining in the basketball game. Pass up top. Isaiah Robertson with the basketball. Camacho from the paint gets the roll. 69-32, Southside. By 37 with 2:58 to go in the game. Rose passes to Opdyke over to Rich. Rich zips the pass inside to Taylor Carr, and Carr's going to get fouled underneath. And that will send the sophomore to the line. Going to be called on number 11, Isaiah Robertson. West End going to take a timeout here to talk about things with 2:31 remaining in the game. 69-32, Southside going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. This is the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
I'm Sarah Boggs, pharmacist and owner at Southside Family Pharmacy. When it comes to you and your family's health, you want the best care possible. Did you know that locally owned Southside Family Pharmacy is here to help you? We actually take the time to get to know our patients, understand their needs, and help them on a path to better health. We truly want to be a trusted healthcare resource for you and your family. Transfer your prescriptions to Southside Family Pharmacy today and discover the difference of your locally owned independent pharmacy. Southside Family Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Southside Panther football.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, brought to you by the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.
Taylor Carr on the line to shoot for the Panthers. 69-32, Southside. Leading here with 2.5 remaining in the game. Jason Bozeman, glad to be bringing you the action. Be back with you tomorrow. And, of course, we have Championship Friday. Southside punching their ticket to the Friday game right now. The boys are going to play for a county championship with this win here tonight. See if the girls can do the same tomorrow as they take on Oaks Bluff. West End sees an underneath shot fly unsuccessful. With 2:15 to go, Southside has the basketball. Rose on the floor for the Panthers. Rich, Westcott, Opdyke, and Carr. And Rich is going to be fouled, and he's going to go 1-1 from the line here. His seventh team foul against the Patriots. Carr going to take a seat, putting in Tommy Simmons, the senior, for some down the stretch shooting. First free throw drops for Michael Rich. Second one drops as well, and Southside leads back up to 39. 71-32, the Panthers on top. Crosby to Armstrong. Armstrong moves to the right side to Bates. Bates tries the baseline, nothing there. Pass long over to Crosby up top. He's covered by Opdyke. Crosby still moving the basketball. Thought about a pass. He's down on the free throw line. Now kicks it back out to Armstrong, who just throws it up while he's being fouled. And Armstrong will go to the line with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go in the game as it rolls on. So Southside will make it to the finals of the Etowah County Basketball Tournament this Friday night. Opponent to be determined tomorrow. But tomorrow here at Southside, we'll have the girls' basketball action ready for you here on the Southside Panther Broadcast Network. I want to thank Mr. Tidwell for all of his hard work, of course, as he puts into everything. Mr. Trainer and Mr. Ham. It's been a great night here for the Broadcast Network. 22 seconds remaining. Southside not going to try and score. It's basically just throw the ball around with a 71-34 advantage. West End still trying to foul. Some good passing going on. Westcott passes it all the way over to Simmons. The fans getting to cheer for this team. 71-34 is our score. Rose with the basketball. And they're not going to call a foul there. Southside defeats West End 71-34. Thank you for listening. We'll be with you tomorrow. Girls basketball action. Southside and Oaks Bluff in the Etowah County Tournament tomorrow. You guys have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow here on the Southside Panther Broadcast Network.